your financial net worth?
At about 4 billion shillings.
Jesu! So mko na pesa?
Imejaa Jogo House mpaka inamwagika kupitia windows.
Na unajuaje?
Mimi kama na area bwana.
Siku unaongea kuhusu hiyo pesa kidogo nimekuona nayo hapo.
Ati?
Uto tumakaratasi nimeona umeshika hapo hata hatuwezi fika 2K.
Pesa ya wewe pokoti na hizo karatasi. Shindwe.
Kwanza hiyo ndio nishatumia kuwasha jiko kesho.
Matare ndio unatakana kupelekwa. Na Matare ndio hospitali kubwa ya Kenya ya wale vichwa imeharibika.
Unafikiria naogopa?
Leo ni leo. Hata kayesema kesho ni uongo.
Ushika wao leo. Kwani ni kesho?
Nini kumeharibika ni lini? Kwani niko nchi nyingine?
Yaani Madividi kuna hiyo pesa yote. Haki Kenya si fair.
Mimi hakuna Kenya baya. Kenya baya gani? Labda watu wote wahame. Niyo wa mwisho.
Sasa ni nini dad?
Ulinitia nini?
Na si mimi nilikuita doka muone venye watu wako na pesa.
Mimi ni tajiri.
Hey! Abei ataya.
Niko na shamba mpaka nimeambia Mungu, mimi sitaki shamba ingine, pea wale watu hawana.
Aki Pesa. Na venye mtu akiwa na pesa anapatanaga na bibi mkio.
Mtu mrembo. Ambaye akona eloquence.
Sasa ajue kizungu. By the way, nyinyi mnaongea kizungu na mama?
Tunaongea kizungu from Monday to Friday.
Imagine mimi wangu hajui kuongea.
Kwani wewe shetani alihamia kwako?
Kwanza siku hizi nimeona ati tulikosana na kupigia simu.
Mimi ni slave queen.
Namba yangu nilikupatia, si unisubue na bwana yako. Teakuli chakula si ukule. Si bwana yako analala kwa sofa set. Na wewe si uende kwa sofa set. Si labda kitanda iko na kuguni. Enda kwa sofa set. Mwambie soga tulale. Hata mimi nimesikia hiyo kitanda hii.
Just a minute. Kiniangalia. Nakaa kwa mwanaume. Nakaa.
Usinipigie simu tena. Pigia polisi. Ama wale watu wa corona waje wakakopime.
Hata sikutaki.
Kwenda! Toka kwenda huko.
I hope amesikia. Yes. Alafu sawa yanko network yako ni ngapi?
Bilioni 5.5.
Hala, kwani mayai yako ilipatanga wateja?
Kumbe wewe unajua hii kitu ni tamu sana na uambie majirani.
Kwani pande unauzanga ngapi?
Mayai milioni 10.
Kulime. What did you say?
Kwani kuku wako wanazananga aje?
Kuna kuku na zanga twins.
Hiyo ni uongo. Sijasikia kuku wanazaa twins.
Shout your mouth forever.
Have you at any time held any position in a political party?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I have.
Which is?
I have, the most recent one was being party leader of the Amani National Congress.
Are you still the leader?
No, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. Have you ever been dismissed from office for any conflict between personal interest and public or official duties?
No, Mr. Chairman.
Have you ever been adversely associated with practices that depict bias, favoritism, or nepotism in the discharge of public duties?
No.
Would you tell this committee your financial net worth?
Mr. Speaker, yes, I would comment on that. If I take my investments in shares in various, in some companies, and also the properties that I own, I would put my net worth at about 4 billion shillings.
4 billion. What are your current and anticipated sources of income?
Mr. Speaker, rental income, dividends, where I have the shareholdings, and also interests, and of course other expenses that come from the farm.
Honorable Gashagwa,
my account did not receive 5 billion. That is propaganda. I have 200 million. That is the money that is held. 200 million, 64 million. I worked in the Ministry of Lands and Settlement. 10 million, I worked in Kenya Power. 33 million, I worked in the Ministry of Livestock. Another 46 million, I worked in another organization called Patek. Up to 200 million, that is all the money. But when you set policemen to investigate, they don't understand accounts. When you save money in a fixed deposit, it leaves your personal account into a suspense account. A normal policeman looking at it movement in and out 4 times a year of 200 million, he thinks you have 800 million within that year. So when he multiplies by 7 years, he says you have 12.4 billion. That is the folly of the kind of investigations we are having in this country. I don't have billions, I have 203 million into that account. And that is part of my wealth. I'm worth 800 million, minus the 200 they are holding, another 600.
Yeah. What are you worth, Honorable Karua?
I think about just about 150 million, and that is because the 56 million I had declared in 2013 has appreciated because of the inflation. I haven't had any new properties, but I'm a person many may not understand. I'm not thirsty for land. I'm not thirsty for worldly goods. I'm happy to have a house I call home. I'm happy to have a house in my father's land. I do not look for property. Not everybody is hungry to amass, hungry to do something to help my country, to transform the lives of the people.
Right.
So if you're looking for Martha Karua to be a billionaire, no.
Just a simple answer. Would you be that person?
Ken, surely. You know, surely. You know, why is this issue of wealth?
It's a requirement.
A very big issue when you have William Ruto. You never ask anybody else.
No, we asked.
The president said that there will be law that will be passed for a lifestyle audit. The president himself said he will be number 1, and this man, William Ruto, will be number 2. So, what is the problem? I have absolutely no issue. I declare wealth every 2 years as required by law. When the requirement to make it public will be passed, I mean, it's not for me to choose whether to obey the law or not. Every Kenyan will know what William Ruto owns.
You have mentioned the son of a peasant and all, and perhaps that's the reason why we're asking. So I'll take you back to your journey. 1992 is the first time William Ruto was introduced to the public light with YK92 when you're youth. You were barely 26 years, so you're 26 years then. Presumably, you are a teacher at some point, a preacher, and then you became a chicken seller. In 1997, you became MP for Eldoret North, all the way to when you went 2012, when you ran for a joint ticket with President Uhuru Kenyatta. You served in the cabinet also, right, before then. In the 28 years of your active politics, having enumerated your journey from 1992, where you have admitted yourself, preacher, chicken seller, sometimes a teacher, then politics, YK92, you think this period of 28 years, you're capable to have done what you have done today, with the little we know that has not been made public by you, that you cannot tell us how much you're worth. Because if you told us I'm worth $1 billion, I'll ask you, in the 28 years, you think it's possible to have amassed 1 billion shillings, but we don't know how much you have.
How did you have $1 billion shillings?
Now I'm asking, for example, if you told me,
okay,
if you told me you're worth $1 billion shillings, I will ask you a direct question.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
How old is Sugabaga? On Facebook. How old is he?
Just getting out of teenage, getting out of youth.
How much is he worth?
Billions of shillings, but Your Excellency, we're talking about your journey.
You cannot tell me that a teenager can possibly be the richest man on earth, and a 53-year-old man should own nothing. I mean, surely, give me some credit.
Okay.
I'm a businessman.
You're a businessman.
I work hard. I have been a public servant, for member of parliament for close to 25 years. I have been deputy president now for 8 years. Surely.
Why is it not so easy for you just to state this position the same way you're stating these other positions?
Which other position? Which other
just
position?
How much is William Ruto? Why is it so difficult? Why is it information that is held too close to your chest?
My friend, it is because of the deceit that is around this question. And it is because nobody gets asked this question except William Ruto. The day you ask these other people and they answer,
we come back and answer you. You want...